Okay, hi everyone and welcome back to this channel. It is the end of the year and I wanted to show you the new member of the family. This is by far now the smallest lizard that I've ever had. Now, he actually grew already. When I got him, he was about to be a month old. Now, this was a trade between me and the breeder. You know, some of you might remember that I actually hatched two riverine leaf-tailed geckos, and I decided to let go of one. Now, I was not too worried, you know, to trade one, even though he was only a month old, because, you know, Jesse is a breeder. So I felt very comfortable, you know, letting him take care of it. And, you know, the same goes for me. You know, I had the experience already, you know, raising those aside from other small lizards. Now, it is a little bit different because this guy is smaller, but still it was the same requirements, just much smaller feeders. He's so small you can barely see it. Look at him. Oh my god, just look at this guy. My camera doesn't even focus on him. Now this guy is a chameleon gecko and he is so freaking cool looking. Now these guys, I've always wanted one, and you know, now that I have one, man, I cannot believe the fact that they are so small and they are such ferocious eaters. That is freaking cool. You know, that is the number one thing that I care about my lizards, knowing that they eat very well, and these guys are very good eaters. Now, because they look so cool, you know, I decided to name him Don Coolio. Now, he is too small to actually know the gender of it, and if it turns out that it is a female, then, you know, obviously I gotta change the name. It will be Margarita. This is actually the second time that I've been handling it. He is so small you can barely see it. This is actually the very second time that I've been handling it. You know, I don't like to handle them too much because since they are small, you know, they will get stressed very easily. So, you know, right now I am not holding it. I am not, you know, trying to, you know, get a hold of him, because that is the last thing that I want to do. You know, I'm just letting him run and that's it. You know, if he wants to jump on the super tiny branch, then that's all he's gonna do. Just look at him, man. Now, as I said, this is a chameleon gecko, but most people that are keeping them or breeding them, you know, they refer to them as their scientific name. But but you know, I'm not even going to try to, you know, to pronounce that. I can't. And what, you don't believe me? All right, listen to this. You're a dick, tamales. I got E. coli. Yeah. All right, no, but in all seriousness, you know, I cannot be pronouncing that. You know, obviously spell it, that's not a problem, but I'm just gonna call him, you know, chameleon gecko. But this is such a cool little guy, and he started actually eating right away as soon as I got him. So, you know, that is a really good sign of a really healthy lizard. And I guess I'm gonna show you some of the clips of him eating, because they're really cool. These guys, like I said, they are ferocious eaters, and you're gonna see that in the videos. Now, like I said, you know, I don't want to stress him out, and maybe once he grows a little bit more, you know, I will keep making videos of him. I do want him to, or her, to get used to being handled. So, you know, every once in a while, I do take out the branch, and, you know, just keep him running on that, because he will go to the branch right away. Well, to the branch and then to my finger. So tiny, man. I cannot believe it. But alright, time to put him away. 2022 was by far the best year that I've ever had, so far, when it comes to everything that it has to do with reptiles. So when it comes to my channel, the channel finally reached the 1,000 subscribers. So, I just wanted to say very quickly, thank you so much to everyone who watches my videos. We are getting close now to 1,200 subscribers, and that is freaking cool. And when it comes to my actual reptiles, no year has been like this. I was finally able to breed some of my lizards, something that, it's not like I was trying for a really long time, but in 2021 I decided that I wanted to get into breeding reptiles, and well, this year I was successful, breeding my color lizards, Zeus and Astrea, and also my riverine leaf-tailed geckos. I was also trying to breed my leopard geckos, but that didn't happen, and that's alright, it is what it is. You're not always going to be successful in everything that you're gonna try to breed. And I am hoping that next year for 2023 it is even better. For next year, I don't think I'm actually going to breed my color lizards. I love Zeus and Astrea, but technically they are different localities, and that's why Zeus is yellow, and that's why Astrea is blue. So the babies are technically not a pure line. But what I am going to do is try to find a female for my new color lizard, my western color lizard, Sub-Zero. And I'm also hoping, as well, for my riverine leaf-tailed geckos to breed again, and hopefully next year I am able to breed my leopard geckos. And one more thing that I am definitely going to try to do is I'm gonna try to find a female for Exodia, my frog-eyed gecko or wonder gecko. I was already able to find the breeder at Tinley. So in March, the very first thing that I'm gonna try to do is find a female. So that is something that I'm really hoping that it's gonna happen, because those are some geckos that I've been wanting to work with for a really long time. There is also one more species of geckos that I want to work with. Now I don't know if it will happen, because I don't have the male or the female. So at the moment I'm only hoping that I might be able to get the pair. And even though I don't see it happening, I don't think I'm gonna find a male for Kefla, my boy's forest dragon, as much as I want. They're just way too expensive right now, and well, I'm not rich. But I'm still hoping that it will happen, even if it's not next year. They live for a long time, but I also don't want to find a male when Kefla is 10 years old. But for now, when it comes to breeding reptiles, that is probably just everything in my plans. But there is one more thing that I am really excited about, and that is I'm getting a new room. That is now finally a for sure thing. This room, I have enough space for everything that I have, but it's just space for that. If I want to keep working with reptiles and breeding them, then I definitely need more room. And even though I am getting a bigger room so that I can also have more reptiles, more different species of reptiles, but it still has to do a lot with me needing space for baby lizards. But okay, I guess that is basically all that I have in my plans for next year, and I am really hoping that it goes just as well for you guys if you guys are breeding reptiles. And if it's not, I'm still hoping that it goes really well for you taking care of your reptiles. And well, I guess that's all I have to say for for this video, so I'm gonna end it here. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a like, and please make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next year.